What's up, guys? Woods here. I wanted to bring forth a video tutorial on how to create a crypto exchange account. For the sake of the video, I'm going to be utilizing the FMX exchange. I'm going to have my referral link posted in the description below. All you have to do is click on that, and it's going to direct you right to the create account section on the FMX website. For the sake of the video, I created a burner email account, and I'm going to just show you all the steps on how to actually create that account. And then I'm going to go just over a few basic tools. I'll deposit a little money in there and show you guys how to start trading on that account and just the basic things you have to know. I'm going to do it utilizing my referral link, so I'm going to include that in the description below. I get a lot of questions on how to just create an exchange in general, so I'm going to show you guys by clicking on this link. That's in the Wisdom by Woods server where I have all my indicator bots. You can find it there. I'll, like I said, put it in the description of the video or on Twitter. You click on that link and it's going to direct you to a create an account. So what I did is I created a burner email to put in. So I'm going to just, put that email in, and we're going to just do it that way. So what you're going to do is you're going to put whatever Gmail or whatever email you would like to utilize, and you're going to put that into the create an account email, and then you're going to create a password. For the sake of the video, just create a password here. I put a little special character in that. And you see how it has the invitation code. That is going to be the referral link that I clicked on, obviously. So it'll automatically attach whoever's referral link you click on. It's going to automatically attach their invitation code on the bottom. That shows that you're going to be under their referral link. And you just click on create account right there. And it's going to create your account. You're going to get a email to verify. I'm just going to go ahead and verify that email. All right, so now that we have the account created, this is the screen you're going to see. And the good thing about FMX is it's really the last good option that you do not have to KYC on the account right away to start trading on the actual account. For people that don't know what KYC is, basically it stands for Know Your Customer. It's a way of exchanges identifying who's utilizing their platform and trading on it. Most exchanges require it, so it's a mandatory process that you have to go through when utilizing exchanges like Binance, Bybit, exchanges like that. KuCoin now even. As well as BitGet should be implementing in October. So, or they already are implementing it throughout September. October 1st will be where it's mandatory for everybody. But yeah, all it does is, it makes it mandatory for you to KYC before actually trading on the account. So you have to put your information, you have to put your ID, they have to verify that it's you actually trading and utilizing the account. And eventually, I believe all exchanges are going to have to do this. But for now, FMX is your last option. So that's why, for the sake of the video, I'm doing it with them. And I'm going to show you guys how to create an exchange with them. If you would like me to create a video on how to create exchanges with other accounts, I will do that as well. And I'll show you how to KYC in the future. So you see right here, it says my verification status is unverified. We obviously just created the account. So we have a standard trading fee. This is going to be your UID. And we're going to start by depositing some crypto in the wallet because we want to begin to trade. So let's go to USDTD. I'm going to go to TRC20. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to obviously block out my other account that I'm going to be depositing to. But I'll have a separate video on how to actually deposit crypto from exchange to exchange. So for the sake of the video, we're going to cut it here. Okay, and I have deposited the money in the account. You can see right there. When you scroll, you can see the assets in the account. And we'll just click on that just to look at your assets right there. This is where you can see your assets. Obviously we just deposited a little under $100. I had an account there with a little under $100. I just decided to deposit here for the sake of the video. And you can see it deposited right to my contract address. So you actually do not have to transfer the money from spot to futures account if you would like to trade futures. The difference between spot and futures, for those who do not know, spot is unleveraged pairs. So you're going to be able to purchase spot coins. Let's say you want to purchase a little bit of ETH at a certain price on leverage. You want to purchase a little BTC at a price on leverage. You'll do that through spot. On contract, that is where you're going to be doing your leveraged trading. So what I'm going to do for the sake of the video is I'm going to show you how to input an order, and I'm going to show you how to market buy an order just for the sake of the video. It's going to be some small positions, and I'm going to show you how to trade it that way. So we'll go to contract. We'll go to ETH perp, and it's going to take you to this screen right here. You see how it automatically has you on cross right there. What I recommend for traders, especially when you're just beginning, is to put your positions on isolated. The difference between isolated and cross. So because we have just under $100 in our account, cross means that you're risking that complete amount that's in your futures account. So let's say for whatever reason you're not going to use a hard stop loss. If the price goes in whichever direction opposite to your positions, so let's say you enter a short around this price and the price pumps and keeps pumping and you didn't have a hard stop loss implemented. Cross leverage is going to utilize your whole account, so you have the chance of liquidating your whole account. What isolated does is it minimizes that risk. Therefore, you're only risking what you put into that specific position. I recommend that for newcomers, just so you don't liquidate your whole portfolios by accident until you get used to the tools and really how to implement these these trades. I really do recommend people use isolated until you understand more about it. So for the sake of the video, we're just going to use isolated. And you see right here what says limit and market. So these two tools are important. You're going to have to know when you should limit into a position, when you should market into a position. And for the sake of the video, let's just say I'm looking to place a limit order at the top end of this wick because I assume that the price is going to pump. It's going to retest the top end of this wick and then reverse down off of. Not saying that's exactly what's going to happen, but let's just say it for the sake of the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a limit order at, let's say, 16.18, right? I'm going to type that in. What's going to be the size of the position? What I like to do is I like to do it in whatever coin you're trading. So you have the option to choose whether you want to calculate it in USD value or if you want to calculate it in the coin that you're trading. I'm going to do ETH just because I like to calculate it that way. And I'm going to look to buy, let's just say 0.25 of an ETH. So 0.25, so a quarter of an ETH. We're going to look to limit short that. If the price pushes up, the order will automatically fill. And for this short order, if you want to put a stop loss beforehand, you're going to click on the short TP stop loss tool right there. And you're going to put a stop loss. Let's just say for the sake of the video, we'll put a stop loss at 16.30. So whenever the price goes to 16.18, my order will get filled. And when the price hits 16.30, if it hits 16.30, I'm going to get out of that position. It's going to automatically stop me out of my position, realize my loss, and it's going to tell you your estimated loss right down here. So you'll be able to calculate those losses beforehand if you utilize this tool. So my loss on that play will be $3. And that's just the nature of the position, right? We're just, for the sake of the video, for the example of the video, we're just going to do it that way. And yeah, like I said, you don't have to do hard stop losses, but realize why you would use a manual stop loss compared to a hard stop loss. Really gauge into what your system recommends before you even do so, especially depending on how volatile the market is and so on and so forth. And the last thing right here that I want to explain is that you have the option to do mark or last price. I always do mark. What that does is that right when the price hits that specific price point, you're going to get out of that position. So it really helps whenever we get, if we have capitulations where the price moves aggressively in one direction, you might get slipped up a little bit, meaning that you might lose more than you anticipated because the price might have slipped. I always use mark. That's just the way I do it, so that when a price hits one specific point, so in this case, if it hits 16.30, I am out of that position. I'm out, realize my loss, and that's it. All right, so after I recorded that example, I realized that I was on the ETH USD pair. You have to make sure that you're on the ETH USDT perp pair. So I switch it to that. Everything applies, so I'm just gonna change everything that we just spoke about. So I'm gonna change this to isolated for the reasons that we spoke about already. Bam, we're gonna keep it on 10x leverage. We're not gonna go too deep onto what x leverage we're playing. We're gonna keep it on limit because that's what we're trying to do. For the sake of the example, we're gonna do 1618. We're gonna try to get 0.25 ETH filled, and we're going to put our short stop loss, our hard stop loss at 1630. That way, when the price hits 1630, we're out of the position. And you're going to input that limit order right there. It's going to give you the breakdown of your order. It's going to show you the estimated liquidation price as well. But we don't have to be worried about the liquidation price because we have a hard stop loss implemented. But this shows you that if the price hits that specific point and you did not have a stop loss, your position will get liquidated. So because you're on isolated, you only risk liquidating $40. So we have $93 available in the account, and you only risk $40 if you were to not use your hard stop loss. But we're not doing that, of course. So we're going to confirm that. And now you're going to see here that your order was submitted. Bam. And we have a limit order ready. So you can see right here your active orders. Bam. That's your ETH limit order right there. And it's going to show you where your limit is in the chart as well. So if the price moves up here, you'll have your limit filled. Bam, you'll get filled. And then you'd hope for a reaction like this. Now, the opposite end of a limit order is, and I'm going to exit that. Bam, we're going to scrap that, is a market order. So let's say you assume the market to drop from here. You don't think it's going to go higher. This is where you want to enter. And, you want to enter right now. You're going to go to market. And like I said, keep it on isolated if you're a beginner. If you understand the concept of cross to isolated, if you use hard stops on cross, it doesn't really matter. But just make sure you realize the tool you're using and you understand what it is that you're using. But for the sake of the video, like I said, we're going to do isolated market. You want to enter 0.25 Ethereum right now because you think the price is going to drop. You're going to open your short. You could open it right now with your hard stop loss implemented as well. That's up to you. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to do it without because I want to show you how to do it after the fact. So we're going to open the short. We're going to mark it. It's going to automatically show you your liquidation. So if you know that if you enter the price right here, your liquidation is there. The liquidation spreads between the leverage you use. Maybe I'll create a different video on that depending on if you guys would like it or not. So let me know in the description down below if you would like me to create a video on that. And we're going to enter market short right here. Bam, confirm. So now we got our entry fully filled. It's going to show you right here in the chart. We entered right there. And if you scroll to the bottom, you're going to see open positions. Bam, right here. Okay, and we entered our short. Bam, you can see we realized a little bit of a loss there because we entered market. We entered the position. So automatically, you're going to realize a little bit of the loss of your position. So make sure if you're trading with size, you understand that. So, if you're trading 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 ETH, the amount you're going to realize off the rip from just marketing into a position, you're going to have to realize you're going to accept a loss before the position even moves in any direction. So please understand that before market entering into a position. And right here, you're going to click the TP stop loss tab right here. And you could implement a hard stop. Like I said, always use mark price. And we're going to put a stop loss at 1630 because the price is 1630. We want out of the position. And bam. And you could also set TPs as well. So for the sake of the video, we'll put a TP at 1580. And we'll put that at mark price as well because right when the price hits 1580, we want to secure our profit out of that position. And we go from there. And then we'll just click confirm. And now you'll have your hard stop set. You'll have your TP set. And you can see right here, it's literally all on the chart for you to see. So you'll know exactly what's going to happen when the reactions happen. You see here. So if the price moves, let's say up here, bam, you'll be out of your position. You'll realize your loss just like that. Cool. And if the position moves down here, you'll be out of the position. You'll realize your TP and go from there. One thing I do want to do is I'm just going to cancel out the TP right here. Bam. Just exit that. And now we don't have our TP set anymore. What I want to show you is how to limit out of a position. So let's say you want to close a little bit of the position at 15.99, right? Let's just say you want to close a little bit right down over here, right on this sweep. You're going to take, because we're in for a 0.25. So let's say we want to close, let's say we want to just close half for the sake of the video. Bam. We want to close just under half of the position. We're going to limit at $15.99. We're going to limit sell 0.12 of an Ethereum. So we have an active limit order to sell right there. That's an active limit TP. So if the price comes down, hits that, we'll be out for 0.12 ETH because it might bounce there on that sweep right there. So for just for the video, I want to show you guys how to withdraw as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cancel all those orders. I closed out the position. So you see right here, we don't have a position anymore. Automatically market close my position. You can see we started the account with around 93 bucks. We still have around 93 bucks as well. We didn't lose too much because it was a small position that we opened anyway. And what I want to show you guys here is how to withdraw that money. So you're just going to click withdraw right next to deposit. And what we're going to, so for the sake of the video, we have to bind a Google Authenticator. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to get yourself the Google Authenticator app. You're going to have to bind that. For the sake of the video, I'm going to do this off the video. Okay. And now I set up the Google Authenticator. Pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know how to do that, there's videos on that. But you do have to grab the app, so make sure you do have the Google Authenticator app. You're going to type in the verification code that comes in, and it's going to automatically bind the account as soon as you verify the email as well. So we're going to go to that burner email that we created for the FMX account. It's going to have this email right here. We're going to click code in right here. And now our account's going to be binded. And so now every time you have to log into your account, you're going to have to do this exact process. And it just creates a little bit more secure. So people that don't have your Google Authenticator can't get into your account. Pretty self-explanatory. So, and you got to bind the account to withdraw money. So you're going to have to do it anyway. So right here, we're going to look to withdraw money. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to blur out my withdrawal address. All right, so from there, guys, we're going to transfer the cash that we had in the contract account to the spot account. Just like that. We're going to transfer all that balance right there. Bam, confirm. Now all that account, all that money is in your spot account, which means you can now withdraw it. You see right here now my spot account available is right there. We're going to click the max, and we're just going to click withdraw. Bam, we're going to use our Google Authenticator that we just binded and created right here for this account. You're going to click that same thing right there. Bam. And submit. If you want to save the address, you have the option to do that as well. And then they're going to send you a withdrawal confirmation code to confirm it. You're going to confirm it right there. It'll give you half an hour to do so before it expires. And just like that, your withdrawal has been completed as soon as you confirm it on your email. And just like that. So we went through how to set up your account utilizing your email. We went over futures positions. We went over how to input a limit order, how to market enter, how to utilize hard stops, how to go about navigating manual stops if you were to do so. We went over cross and isolated leverage and the difference between the meanings of those positions, liquidations a little bit. We went over how to we didn't go over how to deposit, but we deposited money to the account. We went over how to withdraw. We went over how to bind the account on Google Authenticator. I explained what KYC is as well, the difference between spot and perps. This should be everything you need to get started trading crypto. If there's anything else you guys want me to explain in the next video, let me know. And like I said, I might do other tutorials on how to utilize other chains as well. I want to do other tutorial about other things involving trading, involving crypto as well. So let me know in the comments down below if you would like to. Again, my referral link for FMX is in the description down below. So if you want to get trading on FMX, utilize that link. I would appreciate it. Until the next one, make sure you like and share and subscribe, guys. Peace.